Well, hey, do congratulations for beating Kansas, but now it's time to reel it back in. Because if you don't win this game, there's terrible consequences. Do I think Louisiana is going to be able to stand a chance? No. But if they did, here's how they would win this trap game. Starting with Mizzou's offensive line, right? Even coach came out and criticized the communication in week 1. That's not a good look, especially when the team you're playing against runs multiple different defensive pressures, sometimes on the same play. Watch here. Offensive line has to communicate, hey, we've got a blitzer coming. What does that do? That makes it 5 on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you've got everybody accounted for, right? Except he doesn't blitz. Second guy walks up. Good thing they ran a hard count so they could see it. But now you have to talk about the new pressure that's coming in. And because there's so much variables on that line, the running assignments get muddied up. And even an outside run is tackled for a short game. The entire defense is there at the line of scrimmage or close. Now this makes it a little bit easier. When you see the linebacker coming off the edge here, you're able to communicate that, especially when you have a run play. All you have to do is replace the running back where the linebacker used to be. Because the mic doesn't fill his gap here, or the middle linebacker doesn't fill his gap, you got a wide open lane down Broadway for a first down. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets. You just replace the linebacker that blitzes. You can do that in the pass game too. Now, this is what we call a simulated pressure. We got the guy walking down. You think, okay, we've got a blitz coming, except it doesn't come from that direction, and the pressure comes from the opposite way. So in a way, you get a 6-man pressure by only blitzing 5, and you steal an extra guy in coverage. The problem is their defense on the back end is not very strong in that one-on-one coverage. This is Rice. Imagine what Missouri's wide receivers can do here in one-on-one coverage, especially with Bo Pribula throwing the football. It's going to be a dangerous game. For their offensive line, too, it's going to be dangerous. Look at this. A 3-man pressure that in like about 2 seconds gets a sack here. So there's question marks there. Our defensive line has been criticized. People think they're not getting enough pressure. This is the game to prove that you're able to force that pressure on the quarterback. Here's another example, right? Right off the edge here, tackle loses the rep, quarterback loses the football, and there you go. A lot of miscommunication in the passing game too. You'll see it here on this play, right? I'm not sure if the receiver messed that up or if the quarterback messed that up, but somebody did, right? So they've had 2 quarterbacks that have combined for 174 passing yards this season. Bo Pribula almost doubled that in week 2. Most of their pass game is these short throws to the perimeter, which will get tackled down very, very early. This is what I expect to see. The pressure is going to force him to try to make a big play down the field, and this is the week that the defense clears up that they're not going to bust coverages anymore. This is the cleanup game because the stadium pulse is high. This is a big venue and a very big game for Louisiana. Unfortunately, they haven't shown the explosiveness on offense to be able to do anything against death row defense. I see Mizzou winning this game pretty handedly. Jacob, back to you.